Billions in back pay for Trinidad and Tobago public servants. And in sport, deposed West Indies coach Phil Simmons believes the upcoming ODI series against Pakistan will be a learning experience for the Caribbean side. I'm Ricardo Roberts, and this is Caribbean in 10 for Tuesday, March 7. I'll be back with the details after the break.
Grow your business or promote your event through the services offered by the Caribbean Media Corporation and CaribVision. Our distribution provides a platform on cable, terrestrial television, and websites. We cover carnivals and events from across the region. We can bring your event live and alive to the world. For music makers, program producers, businesses, we can expand your reach to in excess of 2 million households daily. Our other services include news updates to enhance your media products, studio space for program and development. We can facilitate the launch of new products and services and training. Contact us and we will help you unleash your creative ability, develop products and services, and provide the medium to watch them grow. Contact Loretta Skeet at cmccaribbean.com or call her 1-246-467-1044 or 1-246-253-3889. Call and book your carnival or event today.
The Trinidad and Tobago government will pay an estimated $2.5 billion TT dollars in arrears to public servants at the end of this month. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley told Parliament yesterday that government would honor the commitment made by the People's Partnership Administration.
Has been able to arrange the source of funds to ensure that the monies are available by March 31st to pay for public servants the outstanding back pay. However, Madam Speaker, the payment of that money to the individual officers in the various departments will not be delayed as a result of no funds being available after March 31st, but on the department's ability to make the pay sheets prepared and ready for disbursements to officers.
But while the workers will be rejoicing, Dr. Rowley said the former administration had saddled the country with a heavy burden by promising to give huge wage increases even when there was no money to pay them. He said government had no choice but to take a loan to pay the public servants.
When this offer was made and contracted with public servants, there was no source of recurrent revenue to pay it. It had to be paid from borrowings. That is a handover from the last government. At the time when 14% was given to public servants, it was done with the eyes wide open that there were no revenues to pay that money. So to keep that contract, we are now having to borrow to pay.
The evacuation order for residents of a community near the burning landfill in Bahamas' capital has been extended for the rest of the week. As firefighters work to ensure the blaze is contained, residents of Jubilee Gardens have been told to stay away from the area as smoke inhalation can lead to health concerns. The fire at the public landfill in Nassau on the island of New Providence began on Sunday, sending smoke billowing into the residential community. Clint Watson of ZNS Network News reports.
According to officials, it will be several days before residents will be given the all-clear to return. We are still not recommending people to return to their homes in Jubilee Gardens. I mean, the wind changes, obviously, direction throughout the course of the day. From a firefighting perspective on the landfill, we believe it's going to be 5-7 days. Assistant Commissioner of Police Stephen Dean is allaying fears and concerns of residents, noting that officers remain posted to all entrances of the community and are vetting anyone going in and out.
That overnight and since that fire, we have no reported incidents in that area. It might be some inconvenience because we have to man all vehicles that are coming in and out, persons that are coming in and out, to ensure that nobody's coming in those areas to steal or do anything to those persons' properties. So we want to reassure the residents that we got the area on a lockdown, so to speak, with our security measures in place, and police officers will be there in droves 24/7.
And even after residents return to their homes, the bigger question is, when will relief come to this community? Well, according to Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Perry Christie, it's not far off. He has involved himself in the process of selecting a new management company with the technology and expertise.
Taiwan's president will visit the Caribbean later this year amid concerns that its relations with some Caribbean allies have become a bit unsteady. Taiwan has relations with St. Kitts, Nevis, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, Belize, Haiti and the Dominican Republic, and the country's foreign minister David Lee said relations with one or more of those countries are kind of unstable. He didn't indicate which Caribbean islands he was referring to, but he said his ministry has taken measures to improve bilateral ties with those countries in question, and the situation is under control. Lee said the foreign ministry would immediately address any issues that arise. Stay with us. Your Midday Sport is next.
All right, we're on the water. We're here in Minnesota, eh? Everyone's out fishing, having a good time. Bounce out with Angela and kind of hanging out with the girls and Josh and Meg, and hopefully we'll get into some fish.
I get to travel all over the world and do some really cool things with some really awesome people. And right now, this is certainly one of those special moments.
So you want to try to get as far cast as you can, baby cakes.
Okay, I just want you out of my way.
Yeah.
Stay down.
A lot of people want me out of their way.
Honestly, I'm kind of choking up right now.
Hey tennis fans, welcome to Outside the Ball. These are not your ordinary tennis interviews. This month we've been breakdancing with Ana Ivanovic, karaokeing with Grigor Dimitrov, golfing with Novak Djokovic, and much, much more. Visit OutsideTheBall.com for new videos every Tennis Tuesday. Get ready to go behind the scenes and beyond the game at OutsideTheBall.com.
Discarded West Indies coach Phil Simmons believes Afghanistan's one-day series against West Indies in the Caribbean later this year will serve as a great opportunity for the fledgling side to begin to make strides in international cricket. An associate member of the International Cricket Council, Afghanistan will be playing their first ever bilateral ODI series against a major international full member when they take on the West Indies in May and June. Simmons, hired recently by Afghanistan Cricket Board to prepare the squad, said at this stage the aim was to be competitive and make inroads. In Simmons' first series in charge last month, the Afghans beat Zimbabwe 3-2 in a 5-match series in Harare, a tour the Trinidadian believes his side should have won more convincingly. Afghanistan is ranked 10th in the ICC one-day rankings, ironically one place behind two-time former world champions West Indies, with Zimbabwe 11th and Ireland 12th. And under fire Test captain Misbah-ul Haq will lead Pakistan on their 3-match tour of the Caribbean starting in April after rejecting calls for his ouster and making himself available. Calls for the veteran player to step down had intensified in recent months following Pakistan's poor form, which saw them lose all 5 of their last tests to New Zealand and Australia. But the 42-year-old, who turns 43 in May, said it was important that he stay on to help Pakistan end their losing skid. Pakistan Cricket Board Chairman Shahryar Khan confirmed he had been informed by Misbah of his decision and that had been conveyed to the selection panel. Now, a PCB statement subsequently indicated that Misbah would be at the helm for the West Indies series. Pakistan faced West Indies in the opening test at Sabina Park in Jamaica from April 22 to 26, in the second test at Kensington Oval from April 30 to May 4, before clashing in the final game at Windsor Park in Dominica from May 10 to 14. That's Caribbean in 10. Join us again at 6:30 for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.
to Pocho, a liberation photographer.